Hey, this is Gary with Easy Go Junk Removal. It says it on my hat. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hope you enjoy the video. Man, today we have a couple of jobs on the book. One is a repeat customer. We love it. And it's a repeat customer like real fast because I think we did the job on Friday. And then they called us back on Saturday and it's Monday morning. So we're going to rock and roll it first thing this morning. And then we have one hot tub that got rescheduled. It wasn't the unplugged one, it was another one, so we should see how that one goes, and it should be fairly simple. I can't wait to do that one, and I even hate hot tubs, so this one should be easy, and I'll explain it when we get there. So this day is already rocking and rolling. We're ready to go. I'm waiting on my partner in crime when she comes through that door. And so, hey, let's get this day rocking. All right. As you can see, this one looks a little familiar because we were just here, but it isn't the same. As you can see, the moving blankets are full. Are we ready, Joe?
Yes, we are.
What we got going?
Brushes.
More brushes?
More brushes.
Hair brushes?
Yard debris.
Yard debris. Yard debris. One thing I will say, if you don't have a pitchfork on board, you should have one. And you want one with a lot of tines, because that makes a difference in picking up and shoveling stuff in. So we're going to make short work of this one. All right, tools make a difference. This we got on a job, but that that pitchfork, we didn't get that on the job. I've never got a pitchfork like that yet. So you may have to buy something, and it's all about the tines for lifting and hauling stuff away so it doesn't fall apart. But this is a repeat customer, job done. Joe, show them what we done. Now we're off to the next one. I think we have a hot tub going. Let's go grab it. Okay guys, this is the hot tub that needs to be picked up today, and I think what we're gonna do is just roll it. It's 6 foot wide and 6 foot all the way around, and only about 2 feet, 2 feet high. So it should be very handleable. Right, Joe?
Yeah,
thumbs up?
More than 50.
Okay, 30 inches. What do you think? We can do it? That's okay. My kind of okay, coming down. Okay, yep, right roll. Oh, perfect. Yep. The easiest kind of hot point. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and spin it around. Okay. So you just roll it up. I should have looked before I went into the street, though. I believe. Go right in. Get it, though. Might have to flop it over. So this is a 6 foot diameter, 30 inches high, and she was quoted quite a bit more, about $125 more by other companies than we did. As you saw, we just rolled it. We literally picked it up and flopped it over. Easy money. That was about the easiest, that is the easiest hot tub I've ever done. We've done one that was much bigger, round, it barely fit in here, and that was a $400 hot tub. But you got to make it right for your customers and make it, reasonable, man. Not everything's the same. At least that's how I do business. If I don't have to cut it and all I have to do is roll it down the driveway, I'm not gonna gouge people. I'm gonna make it right for them. It's called customer service for us. And this is how we repeat customers over and over, because we give them a good bargain for their money. And that's what it comes down. I will say this until I'm blue in the face. Get something like Gimpler's. This, as you can see, my tires are still full, and this is not leaking. I'm going to be pulling this, and it will immediately fill the hole, and I won't have a problem. I drove out of the dump without having a flat, and that is a pretty cool thing. I have 5 nails to pull out of these, and none of my tires are flat, none of them. And I've got, I think, 3 on this side that have to be pulled. And see this? There's 2 down there, and there's 1 right there. And that's a big ass screw right there. You see that? Oh, that's not a screw. There it is, right there. And I think there's another one here somewhere. So I lied. There's just 2, but I think there's 3. Anyway, you get my drift. There is, this is a power. As you can see, my tires are full. That means that Gimpler's surrounded any air that's coming out and stopping it from stopping me. All right, man, that's 1. I'm gonna go drive around and stop that from blowing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that nail. And when I pull it, all I have to do is really drive around the corner, come back, it'll be sealed. Beats the heck out of putting a plug in there. This is a 10-ply tire. I've had trouble plugging these. All right, as you can see, it is coming out like a banshee. All right, as you can see, that Gimpler's coming out. And this already sealed around here, but I have a half a gallon in each tire. And when I pull this, the air is gonna come out, and then I'll drive around the block and it will stop. Better than a, definitely better than a plug in my book. There it is. All right, we're gonna go drive. All right, right back, Joe. Okay, so this one should fairly, I use these are like clamping pliers, and once I grab it, this is number 6, if you can believe that. And remember that when these have happened, they've happened at the landfill, and they never stopped us. We don't lose air. They're actually, there's no air coming out of here. And once I pull it, I'll drive around the block and there'll be no air from this. So actually, you know what, Joe? That's already sealed. That's already sealed. Good. That's how good that stuff is, man. Because this was no joke. That's an 1/8 inch hole there. And that's all the way through. So, hey, it's worth it. They're not the only product in town, but it's one that I like. They got the Kevlar in there. It's a tough patch like, or a plug. And we wouldn't leave home without it, right, Joe? Especially seeing people on the side of the road and stuff, and we're just very thankful. So I just wanted to show you guys what that stuff does. It's $200 for all 4 of these tires. You can do them cheaper for other products, but we went with Gimpler's, the highway type. So, all right.
We're here on our 3rd job today, picking up a barbecue grill.
A big one or a little one? We don't even know.
We don't know yet.
So what do we do when we go there? We always hand them
A business card.
a business card. Hey, look at Joe. She's holding it. Hold it up, Joe. Well, that may be the heaviest barbecue of that type that we ever have. That's one of those Weber Genesis. It's in perfect shape, except for the rats have made a nest up top. So it gets thrown away because of the, we would never do that. We'd never clean that and allow somebody ever to cook. So we'll go to the metal pile. And we just got another coal right around the corner. Love it when a plan comes together. Well, as you can see, we were just doing the barbecue and someone called and said, hey, can you hold this and a couple glass doors? So it's a nice minimum, and it makes the day. So these small jobs, as I've said in the past, really add up. Don't say no to them. Grab everything you can. And the last thing is, it's better I do it than someone else. All right, a side note is we have been collecting quite a bit of reviews, and we're very, very happy with it. I know that, as most of you already know, that the app, GMB, the app, went out of service. And so sharing from the app is no longer available. And they want you to do it through Maps, etc. And so that slowed things down because I really didn't have it down very well. But we are at 260 reviews at this recording right now. And we are just absolutely thrilled. None of those reviews were bought. None of them were paid for. None of them are anything that Google will take off because they're all legitimate. And that's the thing I want to talk about is I probably get at least 10 to 15 emails or texts that want me to hire somebody to get them to give me reviews. I think that's hokey. I think that's BS. It's not the way I do business. I trust my abilities as a salesman, and that's what all of us are, guys. We are salesmen for our businesses. We are that impression that happens when we meet our customers, right? And so I totally trust me better than I trust anybody on the phone, anybody who's going to send a text or email. I have a system down that works just fine, and that 260 reviews, 5-star reviews, are within a year and a half. So I'm well on the way to our goal of 300 by the end of the year. And anything over that is just cream. And so that's something that I really do focus. I've been told by a couple of the SEO guys and, other people that it really, or, the ad people, that, hey, man, the reviews are old school, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe that. My SEO guy tells me they are gold. I trust my SEO guy. I wasn't even on the first page of Google. I had to do a name change 6 months ago, and for Easy Go Junk Removal, that's us. And so being brand new, a new website, we didn't have an old website, we have a new website, and I was on like the third page, last of them. I mean, almost on the fourth. And he's put us on the first page. We're anywhere from number 4 to number 3 right now, and in the big city of Tucson. As far as our SEO goes, our maps are moving up, which is fantastic. The other cities, we're doing fantastic. The area that I live in, we're number 1. Easily, there's another couple of towns that we're number 1. And we are moving up on a daily basis. So another thing I would say, if I was other people, I would get an SEO guy. If you're no good at it, pay for it. It's worth it. And start making yourself relevant. And that's, again, just like the last video I did, it's all about being relevant. Not necessarily now. I mean, we're all relevant now. The work is out there, right? But relevant when the work is slowed. I want to be that number that people see. So, hey, this is Gary with Easy Go Junk Removal. If you will, like, subscribe, and share.
To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.